Hey everyone. In case you've gotten sick of listening to Donald Trump talk, as I have, I'm going to be streaming Owlboy. So we'll see how far we get through it this time. I have kind of an open period of time to play, and I'm going to do it. So let the games begin. This is the second in the series of Let's Plays. I'm just opening chats in case people are hanging out. Okay. So, we're going to continue. Turn down the volume just a little bit. Alright, I'm not entirely sure I will remember how to play this game, so I'm going to mess around with the controls a little bit. Okay, yeah, actually it's pretty easy. Thought I was talking to Mandolin. Oh, there she is. Okay, we gotta go to Advent. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. I like it so far. It's really fun. And as you can see, it's like it's super beautiful in terms of like what it looks like. Well, let's go to the professor's lab. Like definitely an 8-bit style, but clearly sort of like lovingly crafted. Alright, let's check, see what's going on at the professor's lab. Okay. No, nothing to see here. Yeah, no, actually, so yeah, chat mentioned that like yeah, 2D side-scrolling games are actually like completely my jam as well. There's something really cool about, I don't know, these days anyway, about what they're trying to do, as opposed to just being retro. Um, like I think this game and something like Axiom Verge, or I mean, you could argue they have the same kind of philosophy, but they are not doing the same thing. Which is kind of interesting. I know it's just you here, man. I'm putting this up on YouTube later. So my friend Bug Deal says that it's good pixel art. I should identify you. You're like the only person watching this instead of politics. Yeah, as I think about it, there's definitely like this, Axiom Verge, Ori, and the Blind Forest. There's a ton of pixel games that actually are on my radar for playing, like that I just got in the last sale. Oh, Shovel Knight, okay. Um, I've heard of that, but I haven't really played it yet. But I'll definitely check it out. Oh boy. That guy's gonna hurt me. The music's really nice in this too. I like touches like that a lot. Not that music in games is ever like... Oh, Ori's not at all retro? I thought it was just based on like the... Oh boy. I thought it was just based on like the 2D side-scrolling elements, but I guess not. I mean, I've only ever seen screenshots, so I can imagine that maybe I'm a little off about that. Oh, interesting. Cool. All right. Yeah, you're right. The move from just like making it like a Final Fantasy or something like that, even from something like RPG Maker or I don't know, just like very straightforward indie games, has changed even to the point where like iPhone games are sort of like, even when they're like very simple roguelikes, have something more going on than just being very simple roguelikes. Cool. I thought that thing was the trinket. Nice, more health. It's nice that there's like newer styles, especially in terms of the fact that it's just getting so much cheaper for people to make games that look AAA, using Unity Engine or something like that. It's nice that people are sort of experimenting with new styles as well. Ah. Alright, I don't know where my friend went. So we're gonna have to find him. Yeah. Alright. Some vegetables up here. Sure, that makes sense. Can't fly when the water's on you. Sure. Yep, not one of those things that I'm going to be able to get around either. That's funny. It's a very, that's a very retro game kind of problem. I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to talk in these streams. I'm still trying to catch my feet with these streams, in a lot of ways. Looks like we found the Owl Temple. No, this is the first time I've seen nighttime in this game. It's just such like a, I don't know. Last time I played it, I really couldn't stop talking about the aesthetic. It's just like, it's so beautiful and it's so well detailed. And such like what I love about it is that there's a really simple mechanic. Like the flying is not at all complex. It's not like it's not a game that gives you a lot of options, right? Like you can hit W and you take off, and by hitting W, you can just kind of like fly around in various directions, which is deeply simplistic, of course, but also. It gives you a sense of like, I don't know, ease, simplicity. You don't really have to worry about like what exactly you're doing. Oh, whoops. You can kind of just like focus on playing the game, which is great. It seems like that's not like the case with a lot of video games now. There's just like a lot of control mechanisms, which are super interesting. I always find it fascinating to play around with complex controls, but the idea of a very simplistic one just focused entirely on aesthetics is I don't know, novel at least. Boy. A lot to do here. Oh, wonder if I can... Yeah, there we go. I'm so gonna get another surprise. I wonder what it is. I also really like the... this is little, I actually hadn't thought about it, but I really like the way that you that up counts as a... like a mechanic here. Like knowing that, because generally like the top of the screen is an unbreakable border, but yeah, it's always like actually flying up and heading up top is it's usually where you have to stop. Yeah, that's right. That's a really good way of saying it. So Buggill pointed out that it's like it's definitely, or no, Colin. Your name's Colin. What am I talking about? Sorry. Colin pointed out that like it's super easy to mention that it's easy to fly in this game. It's actually something that like actually you just can do. You don't have to be good at it. It's sort of the difference between attacking, say, in Legend of Zelda and attacking in like Dark Souls, right? Like Dark Souls has like a parry, a thrust, a hard attack, a light attack, a dodge system. Everything is sort of like a technique, whereas in Zelda you have a sword thrust. Kind of the same thing here. Cool. Cool, I got him back. That's nice. Maybe I can... No, I want to check out where that guy was. To check out over here. Chase him down. Ooh, I love MSX. I will definitely check out La Mulana. Yeah, I like that the style of the game really like corresponds to its sense of humor too. Like I don't know, there's very much like the last time I was playing it, it reminded me a lot of Metal Slug. There's a very Neo Geo style to it, but also it's like so self-aware and so well crafted that like the humor knows its own style. The aesthetics kind of comment back on themselves for sure. Yeah, it's I mean, can you see anything? Um Also, I only know yeah, I can't wait to see that. Yeah, MSX I only know because of Metal Gear the original Metal Gear 2 and some of the games there, but I always associated it with early like Shin Megami Tensei games and Neo Geo stuff as well, like earlier obviously. Can you see anything in the stream? Just the text boxes? Oh, okay, yeah. It's dark everywhere except for the text box. That's right. It got dark while we were talking to him, which I guess nighttime works pretty quickly here. Let's try it. Whoa, cool. So I guess the purple up there isn't health, but like agility, which is kind of cool. Oops. Oh boy. Poor guy. Alright, let's go up to the Owl Temple. I'm glad we got that. In the meantime, let's eat some food. Oops. Oops. Oh gosh. Yeah, there's still ways that I'm not so good at this mechanic quite yet. Allegedly, you get better and better at it, but I'm not so sure. Ooh. Coins. Owl Temple. Excited. All right, see you soon. And yeah, no, I agree. The faces in this are super expressive, which is nice because it's sort of like there's a quality of anime to it that is very typical in a game like this, but it's almost like that very Americanized anime style of I think like a lot of cartoons in the early like the late 90s and early 2000s took this on, and some video games as well. The very sort of like marriage of like Looney Tunes style expression making, Tex Avery style, and anime. So not quite as not the same affect as something like Akira, but something a little different. Maybe that's not right, but that's sort of, I don't know, I can't come up with a better way to describe it. All right. Well, that is not working. Be a little quieter as I concentrate staying away from this bat. Oh good, more bats. Oh, okay, I get it. That's interesting. Oh, so there's different things that I guess you can do, and there's different things that your friend can do. That's very interesting. Would not have guessed that. Good to know, though. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, that's interesting. You can definitely like screw around with. So what? Just like sneak into here and kill them, sure. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I get it. Huh. So it's half problem solving and half like action game. I like that. That's a really interesting set of very interesting set of balances that they've set out for you there. Okay. See if I can end it with this. No. I think I'm gonna need one of those explosive guys. Yeah, someone mentioned that the carrying mechanic is like definitely the central mechanic of this game, and I think that's right. You know, there's something very like I don't know, very strange about having to. Oh, I guess that didn't work. Having to marry like I don't know, optimization of who you're carrying, when you're carrying, what you're carrying, in order to solve puzzles and do all the other stuff. It's just really interesting. You know, for lack of a better adjective, it's very cool. All right. Ah. Ooh, an owl statue. Let's see if he could shoot it out. Nope. I know what I'm gonna have to get. I never noticed the autosave thing up there. That's actually nice to know that that's there. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's see how far I can get with this before it explodes. Alright, let's see if this gets me any further. That didn't work. Oh, more stuff up there. Always. Up is not a boundary in this game. Hey, welcome back. You missed me playing around with some explosives, but not much else. This game is definitely like about trial and error in a way that I did not expect. The way the game sort of looks and the way that the first boss acts, it seems on some level like it's about like a Mega Man style like shoot 'em up, but that's not quite right. Huh, interesting. Wonder if this is how I do it. Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so it's really like, I know I know. I didn't realize that you could drop them on him to make it rain, to be honest with you. There we go. It's like extremely typical of my video game playing that like half the time I'm just not very good at it. So you'll have to bear with me. Continually overthinking things. Whoa. That's pretty neat. I like the way that enemy works. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been using OBS, which probably has a much longer delay. Is Beam like a streaming service like OBS? Would it replace it, or is it like a plugin, or what? Oh, okay, so it's like Twitch. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. And yeah, I mean, it's funny. I think the game, more and more, I'm convinced that games like this are. Oh god, this guy's hard. are designed like this to actually elicit a particular response from its player. That like all the sort of like trials and errors that we're doing as like players just by ourselves are like built in and expected. I don't know how true that is. I'm sure there are like some players that just never have any problems and are just like super good at it. But it seems to be like you're supposed to kind of go through all those thought processes, right? Like, oh, like I guess I can't do it. Like I guess I can't do it with I guess I can't do it with like my, you know, the cloud isn't what's useful, or like the guy isn't what's useful. I can't like throw him or whatever. And then like eventually just get to the point where you're like, oh, well, I guess what happens if I throw him on it, and move through those steps. I mean, maybe there are people who are just like so good at puzzle games that they like have no hesitation, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that's the case. I'll check Beam out. I'm not married to Twitch in any way. I mean, I guess it's been good so far, but it's not like I obviously have like a huge user base or anything. It's not like I'm putting out videos that are making me hundreds of dollars a time. So anything slightly better for chat is actually ideal for me. There we go. These guys are tough, man. Oh no, another one? They're beautiful, but they are hard. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. 100% I'm going to die here. Oh boy. Yeah. Wow, that's hard. Yeah, that wasn't wise to smash those eggs, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe if I don't smash the eggs. Heh. Who's this guy? I like this guy. How do I get back, this is a weird question. How do I make my friend return when I don't have him? Like right now I don't have him, right? Like he's not in my grasp. It seems like he'd be useful. But I'm not sure how to make him come back. Is Beam free, or is it a is it like a subscription service? Squish. Clever. Same button you would use to teleport him to you. I'm sure I could figure that out. Let's see if I can. You know what? I should probably. Maybe I can check the control system options. Here we go. Summon Gunner, R. Okay, that's easy. It's interesting. I'll look into it. I actually would like something with a little less delay, truthfully. It's sort of irritating in terms of like the fact that I know people are talking to me, and I know there's sort of like conversations we're having, but they're always a little off. what the problem's gonna be here. Oops. Oh, that's funny. I really like this a lot. This game is really, really fun. Huh. That's really interesting. I'm gonna try that. Thank you for that. I appreciate the tip. Like, honestly, I have been wondering about that a lot with Twitch, particularly like, you know, I've been streaming stuff like Deadly Premonition too, where there's a story going on, and I'm sure it's kind of irritating to get a delay that way. No. Okay. This time I'm not gonna break the cloud. Oh. Okay, that's about the space I need. How about I just throw it up? I can't do that now. How about I just throw it over? Yeah, there we go. Cool. I'm definitely not going to beat this game today, or at least in this time I'm playing right now, but I am having a really good time. And I'm glad I've come back to it, honestly. I think that's one of my problems with streaming, and maybe this is like a little more relatable than I think, but one of my problems with streaming is like I think I have to get to like some sort of major conclusion to every time I play. I don't think that's true. I think I can probably just stream the way I play video games. And certainly if I'm doing Let's Plays with these, which I am, no reason to have like a 5-hour Let's Play. Cool. What are those? Yeah, I'm still learning how to do this. Like, honestly, it was weird for me doing it at all. I was just, whoa, whoa, whoa. Jeez, that's terrifying. No, it was just weird doing it all, because it was like, it was, you know, just this... I never really realized, I never figured, like, I could never figure out why people would care, right? Which I think is probably, like, the death of a lot of, you know, fun projects, is, like, wondering why people would care about watching it at all. Yeah, no, you're totally right. I've been doing Let's Plays with, Deadly Premonition for a little while, though that's much longer, so, I have, like, 4 of those at this point, and I'm not, all that far into the game. But yeah, mostly that. I did a little bit with Doom, the new one, and I think something else. Oh, I did some Overwatch ones, but I'm not good enough at Overwatch to really make anyone care about watching me play it. There's just no real payoff there. I love this cloud mechanic. It's so good. It's so simple and like so, I don't know, so obviously like variable. It's really fun. I really don't need this guy right now. Let's get all my dudes. There we are. I think I'll probably end up Let's Playing a bunch of games from here on out. I didn't the last one I wrote on, which was Calendula, which is like a super interesting game and all, but it's so short and, you know, I recorded it on OBS assuming that I would let's play it, but it just, I don't know. There was no real reason to kind of, I guess there was no real reason to like ruin the game for the creators like that. Like Owlboy you can watch and it's just like, yeah, no, I totally want to buy this. Like it's fun, it's interesting. Whereas something like Calendula, it's like, yeah, you know, I know exactly how this works now. Why would I even bother? You know, for some indie game designer, it doesn't quite feel fair to screw them out of a sale that way. Yeah, I am too. It's like I'm enjoying this much more than I am talking about, you know, Donald Trump catastrophism and Rex Tillerson and stuff like that. I think probably the thing I need to do in the new year is just play a lot more video games. Since, for one, they're more profitable than anything that I do most of the time, other than teach. And then for two, oh, you can kill them. That's interesting. I thought you could only freeze them. But for two, they're much more exciting and fun than politics, which I can't change anyway. And, you know, commenting on is all fun and everything, you know. But, I mean, what am I really getting out of it? How do I get up in there, I wonder? I really want that coin. Everything's getting more and more purple. I'm sure that has some sort of significance. Oof. That sucks. Knew that was going to happen at some point. Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're totally right. This reminds me a lot of that style. Like even, yeah, Super Mario RPG on the SNES even, like there's the kind of, I mean there's the little bit of like the clay style there. Oh my god, I just hit the wrong button again. There's a little bit of the clay style there that's a little different than this, but yeah, the very yeah, you know, there's a quality of this that's very similar to like a lot of Nintendo portable work, right? Something like Professor Layton too, at least in terms of the drawn style, right? Why is that? Ugh, this is terrible. I'm really hurting myself here. Hope no one's watching this to watch like an expert player, because you will not get it. So apparently right. What the heck? So I can't throw it. Alright, I'm not gonna try anymore then. Because this just is not paying off for me at this point. Probably going to die up at this boss area. I so want that coin. I'll figure it out later, I guess. You can water something. That's cool. Pretty neat. Clever. I bet that thing needs some water. Oh, strange. Weird. Oh, this is very weird. It's like super dark. I wonder if watering those would do anything. Maybe I should check. God knows we've seen our share at this point, right? Nope. Whoa. Yeah, no, you're right. It is Zelda-esque in that way. And yeah, you can't like I guess if you die, you just go back to your original point, your original starting point. You can't there's no permadeath, which is nice. It's just, you know, you can only heal by eating fruits and vegetables, it looks like. I'm sure there are other ways, but that's what I found anyway. Oh no! Ah! No, no! Ah! I'm glad I did that at least once. That's funny. Boy, this is really tense. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't know how to get that waterfall. That's kind of tricky, isn't it? We'll see. We'll figure it out. Oh, this game's so fun. You know, the how long to beat page says this takes like 5 hours to beat. Is there like, it seems to me that would be like a very small amount of content. I'd still be satisfied enough with it. It's fine. But it would surprise me. Yeah, I'm realizing that I can jump up through ledges. That's good to know. It's information that the game is just now giving me. Okay, that's not a good idea. Oh no. Boy, this is dicey. All right, take it easy, dude. Good seeing you, Colin. Thanks for stopping in. It's really nice that some people are still watching this. I've never actually had a stream without anyone chatting, and like it's spoiled me for sure, but it's made it a lot more fun too. So I appreciate it. Catch you around, dude. much to add here in terms of analysis. I'll say that much. I'm whispering because the gnomes have scared me too much. Oh no. Oh, can I get out? Can I get out? Can I get out? Can I get out? Yes! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm a little bummed about that one coin, but that's okay. There's gonna be stuff in this game I'm not gonna find. That's just the way it is. Like any game like this, there's always stuff that I can't find. Whoa! That was surprising. Interesting. Alright. No escape. Oh, that's cool. I'm actually I feel really bad about my stream in some ways because I'm not talking to anyone. It's like a very I don't know, a very dull stream in some ways. I apologize for that. I hope it's not too bad, but a lot of this is just very hard to figure out with like without like I don't know. Without just silence, I guess. That should be back now. Okay, well what if I do this? Well, that didn't work. Oh! I'm being really stupid here. Once again, you can release clouds. Right? Yeah, this is actually like the most interesting thing about Owlboy to me so far, outside of the aesthetic, which is like super fascinating. Is that like there are these puzzles that like reveal things that you just like don't know about the game quite yet. That like, you know, you could... Oh, I get it now, okay. That you could like, you can grab a cloud and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, it's really like super interesting to realize like, oh, you know, I can like not just open up a point where like the cloud now can get through, but actually like open up a position where like a cloud will show up, right? I can inaugurate a cloud into this such that I can now use it, as opposed to like, you know, using those containers to block things off. Now you can create stuff with them. That's just really interesting. There we go. And now we will take our friend here, plug up over here. Hooray! We did it! Yeah, good call, actually. Oh, wanted me to turn that off, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because this really does take a lot of... I don't know, it takes a lot of effort to figure out exactly what's going on within the dungeons. It's not hard necessarily. Like, the puzzles aren't hard. They're very intuitive. They're super smart puzzles. But they definitely, like, take a lot of brain power to sort of puzzle through. Which is interesting. Like, you wouldn't necessarily expect that. Aww. Oh, pirate. Really, I can let go of glass without throwing them? That's good news. Oh, nice. The gun still works. Sure. And here's the Mega Man aspect, right? Um, yeah, there really is like a quality of like, I don't know, like there's definitely like the quality of sincere puzzle building. Oh, I see what we have to do here. Yeah, again, like I guess it was going back to what was said in chat. Like there's like not exactly. It's not exactly like it's not exactly like there's something like they're reinventing the wheel here, but that like there are elements of a number of different gaming types in here. That like yes, obviously like I know what to do with the turret because I played a bunch of video games. Like it's not that tough to figure out that I have to trick this gun, right? But I mean, it marries a ton of different styles. So like, you know, it's not as if like this is pure action or pure puzzle or pure whatever. It's like a melange. Ooh, it's hard too. Where like, you know, you're using what you know from video games in general to beat it to figure out exactly what it wants, which makes it kind of a fun homage too. Nice. That would be it. Did it. I love these pirates. There goes the water. Or the captain, excuse me. Or the, yeah, there's the captain. I'm definitely going to get out of the Owl Temple, and then I'll probably call it a day. But let's keep going through. I think there's like, I don't know. This game's fascinating in terms of its like ability to marry styles, I think, and maybe that's one of the things that we can ultimately say about it, that it marries a ton of different video game styles in one place, which is kind of, I don't know, unexpected. There is the shooter, there's the puzzler, there's all this stuff. We'll just follow this guy, I guess. We're going to want to bring him. It's amazing that up is still, to me, just like this crazy place to go if I need to figure something out. There's something even just right about there, right? Like the fact that up has become like this immovable position in video games. Why would that be the case, right? I guess because like the screen has to have a stop, right, at some point or another. Cool, new teleporting guy. Nice. Alphonse's shotgun shoots a fire blast that burns trees and damages enemies. Ah, cool. Alright, great. Okay, so we'll wait for it to... Great. Oh, dead. All right, let's power up. Huh. That's interesting. I think I like the other guy. So let's see, cube. Oh, wow. Oh, neat. So it really is like super easy. They make it incredibly simple. This is great. And you can switch just by pressing like the center button. Oh, wow. You can just like, that's great. You can scroll up and down. Like they make this like, again, it's not about like technique. It's not about making it hard to make it hard just for the sake of difficulty. It's like totally about ease, like just making it part of your body essentially to play the game. That's amazing. Comes back up. Okay, alright. Let's see. Huh. It's a little like boy and his blob over here. Alright, looks like I'm alone in chat, so I'm just gonna bring up ideas once I have them. No need to worry about being too consistent. if I can burn down this tree. I wonder if that's something that I should do. No, but I can blow off those fruits, I guess. Excellent. Ah, okay. Back with the bones. Cool. Alright. Excellent. Boy, there's a lot of places in here that I couldn't get to before. This is going to be a lot of places to explore. This place is huge. Alright, what's in here? Oh no. Oh boy. Unexpected boss fight. Something's gotta happen here. Oh, that wasn't hard at all. Wonder why that was a thing. Otis and Otis's friend are so hilarious. Such nerds. Alright, well, in the meantime, I'm going to be looking for... that. Oh, blocked off. Okay, well, that's fine. Pretty sure I can go back for it. Nice totem. I would assume that was something important, but I guess not. Sorry, pal. Oh. Yeah, this thing's obviously come to life. Oh no! That's terrifying. Ah! Oh no! Oh good, now he'll fall. But then again, so will I. Oh. That was a fun chase. And again, the game's introducing you to, like, it introduces you along slowly. That was, like, definitely something you needed to get the idea of, like, switching between these guys. Now that you have two. Hmm. Well, it's not that. Interesting, but that's not right. Ah, and all of these are blocked off. Hmm. It's like someone's been lied to. Whew, that's really, really nice. Whoa. I mean, just look at that. This is incredible. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Like how like wow, how like deeply detailed can you get? This is unbelievable. We'll go back out. Wow, 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 wow. I'm glad I'm playing this on my rig. My other computer would not be taking too kindly to this level of detail. It's just like some sort of like there's a kind of showing off here that's remarkable to me, in that they care about graphics a lot, right? Like this is clearly like a game lovingly made, but that doesn't actually care about graphics in the way that like AAA titles do. There's like a different kind of bragging going on here about what they're able to accomplish. I don't know how to like theorize that, but I think it's actually quite interesting. So nice. stairway. Yeah, I guess this is just kind of like... Just kind of is, right? Like, there's nothing really out here that I can get. It's not about that, I guess. Well, let's see the big... I'd like to see the zoomed out version of his blast. Not as impressive as one might hope. Faster still by yourself, but faster with Alphonse than with Getty. Or with Getty than with Alphonse, excuse me. Huh. Something up here. It's like an inverted world? What am I looking at here? Fibonacci. Man, he's really a jerk. Something really interesting about the plotline of what's bringing the islands apart and the pirates, the fact that there's sort of like this dueling plot line. I don't really know what to make of it. See if I can get out. Oh. Well, that was helpful. I'm glad I did that. I just thought I'd try to hit the door. I guess the game always does tell you what you're supposed to do as you do it, right? There's always sort of indications, even if you're taking sort of the paratext of the game, like Alphonse saying, like, summon me when you get inside, right? There's like this quality where the game is actually telling you, like, summon Alphonse when you get inside. Like, be sure to do that. All right, we'll take him. It's very useful. Sneaks in. I guess the thing about the pirates versus the why the islands are drifting apart resonates with me because there's a lightness to this game, which is the pirates. I mean, the pirates are mostly silly. I mean, obviously this is extremely violent, but there's like a silliness to it, right? There's a cartoon violence, but then this idea of like the island splitting apart, the sort of like deeper lies that are happening, in like with the professor, with everyone, like whether they're telling the truth to Otis or not, like that's all kind of much darker, and resonates more with the like the disappointment, the level of like angst that happens for Otis in this game. Okay, so he's basically made it clear. Although, you know what? I think I'm actually going to fly without them until I need them. Okay. So we're Metal Gear Soliding it here. Different video drone, but This is fun. This is like a totally different way of playing the game, too. They really know how to mix it up. It's remarkable. And it's a remarkably well done game. Bet it's Alphonse. No, it's not. It's that guy. Okay. So yeah, Otis is definitely the one you want here to kind of... Ooh, sweet, some fuel. Good. Yeah, it's also interesting that there's like a quality to just having Otis. Like, I really like that they have like a solo thing too, right? Like where just being Otis is helpful on some level. Like, it's not always your companions, I guess is what I'd say. Like, sometimes it's just about being you, which is different. Usually in a game with companions or powers or whatever. Yeah, like, it's not quite Mega Man. There's not... The only reason you're not, like, whatever, like, using a power, using Snake Man or whatever, powers every time you're fighting is because they run out. In this, like, your guys are permanent, but, you get to the only like reason you would use them is because or you wouldn't use them is because you need some like agility. So it's about strategy as opposed to privation, which I like quite a bit actually. Neat. Is that Ann or Bonanza? Or is that just the other guy? Alright, there's one. Well, that's not so helpful. This is tense. Ah, that must be Anne. There we go. It's one person freed. Ah, so I can hit those two. This is like a fascinating new angle on this stealth mission. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm never good at stuff like this. Alright. Sweet. I like these new characters a lot. Again, like, just as an aside, like, a similar thing to something like Undertale, they're playing around with, like, types of masculinity, femininity, body types, things like that, and not really making a big deal out of it. Like, this old lady archetype is, like, not like any old lady archetype I've ever seen in an RPG or a video game like this. And they're not making a big show of it, but they're doing it, and it's really interesting that way. I mean, it's like a very normalizing of different body types. Get through to the barricades. Oh, right, that thing opened. Sure. No. Oh gosh. Alright, get him out. Oh boy. Whew. Explosives, man. I just cannot handle them in video games. I'm so bad at it. Alright, let's get back to the barricades. We got Anne here. So good. Such a good sight gag. Okay. All right. So I think I'll probably try and get through this and then maybe call it. It's harder to find a stopping point when it's not like nighttime and I want to go to bed. Oh boy. I didn't realize how low on health I was. I almost died. Jeez. Well, good thing there were fruit there. That is very helpful. What am I looking at here? Nice. Whew. Bosses in this are fun. Definitely the military stuff is Metal Slug inspired. I will believe nothing else. working on down there. Easier back here. All right, doing pretty well here. Oh, oh, okay, don't try that. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so bad at this kind of thing. In Mario games, in any game, I've always been crap at these sorts of situations. I have no idea why. I can usually handle... Whoa! I can usually handle decent dodging and stuff like that. I'm pretty good at bullet hells. Stuff like that, man. I can't do it. There we are. Well, I survived thus far, which is incredible. And above all, surprising. Oh, you see, that would have been much easier to target those when, yeah. So even when Otis, it's not Otis Tool, it's not a murderer. Even when Otis is alone, there's some, I don't know, there's some points in trying to, I don't know, figure out, like, okay, could my friends help me a little more here? Like, I wouldn't have been able to make it through that without that guy. That would have been nonsense. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's give it a go. Whoa. Oh, got me. Oh, okay. I got it. Yeah, you can be a little more aggressive with... Here we are. Okay. Noted. If I die this time around, I'll know how to do it next time. Oh, that was so close to hitting him too! Oh! I haven't even checked chat in a while. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's still no one's watching. That's okay. I'm having fun by myself. It's a pretty serious length stream. It's actually kind of challenging, I gotta admit. There we go. See, stuff like that I never mind, but I gotta tell you, like, those, like, Bomb or Bullet Bill style, like straight ahead bullets. Can't handle them. Never been able to. Always been awful at it. Some more fruit up here. Nice. The Dreadnought. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. There's a bomb tube that I can get it through. Oh man. Buddy. Okay. I see how this is gonna work. It's not a matter of doing some 12-dimensional chess with it. You just want to get, just want to basically deke it out every time. No, no, no. Yeah, did it. Hope you guys like my stream here. It's called I Get Really Excited When I Succeed at Things. .tumblr.com. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go find the Dreadnought's engine. That's just beautiful. The game's so pretty. I'll 100% play this game again. It's a lot like Cave Story in that way. It's just like gorgeous. Beautiful game to play. And fun. And enjoyable and pleasant. It just gives you a good feeling. This reminds me of those games that like I just spent my whole day playing. Run! Oh, cool. Now I'll get to play as him? That's pretty fun. Oh, this is cool. I really like this. His face. Ugh. Little things like that elevator, it's just beautifully done, and it's such a snap moment away. It's not like it's nothing else, you know, like it's just there and gone. Uh-oh. Oh man, he's so huge. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. This is grim. Whoa. Oh god. Wow. Look at that. Whew. Terrible. You're through the destruction of Advent then. That's something, that's good. Alright, let's see where we're at. We gotta send lay of the land and then I'll call it. Jeez. All right, well, I guess it's time to do those things. Well, can't. Go talk to Osseo. Interesting. He made it. All right, let's get Getty. Well, this is like kind of a rough parallel for what we're doing in the world today, I guess. The idea of refugees, things like that, but games like this are sort of easy to build political claims from, but almost never rewarding. A little like Harry Potter or something like that. Ugh. This is grim, dark. Now let's check on the professor too. Maybe he's over here. There's something to be said about like the fact that you can draw parallels here. You can sort of say like, oh, our refugee crisis in wherever you want to say we have a refugee crisis. There's all sorts of places. Is akin to this in this world. If only we were acting like more like the owls were or something. But like with Harry Potter or whatever, it's always problematic because there's sort of a simplistic fantasy logic here, right? There's an obvious good and an obvious bad, and not that there's not an obvious good and obvious bad in Syria or whatever, or if there is, whatever. There's like but the point is that's a political discussion. It's something that actually like has weight and can be sort of weighed out and has serious stakes. Of course, in a situation like this, there are no stakes. It's just a narrative plot line. Okay, so they talk twice. All right, let's get all the talking through. So we have some action once we start up again. Professor is not here. Talk to this gentleman. Dang. This is brutal. Well, I guess let's go talk to her mom. There's the professor. Gotta get Getty again. Well, okay. We can do that. So over by the graveyard. Ooh, there's a... Ooh, alright. And rings I haven't gotten to? Don't mind if I do. Let's see here. There we go. Nice. All right. Oh. That's sad. Wonder if he goes up to talk to Strix. Kind of want to follow up on that. Sad, I like that character. Nope. Oh well, I guess. Ah, the graveyard. Press X to pay respects. Yeah, that's true. We did the whole thing and it did nothing. It's a real drag. Rough. Gotta keep pursuing Betty. Boy, this really is sort of like telling in the catastrophism of our moment. I mean, that's kind of an emotional response, right? As opposed to like a ethical one. The emotional response, actually, we can draw something out of here for sure. Guess let's check out the graveyard. Right, the idea of whether or not you even try when something is so irrevocably screwed up. Not sure. I don't know what this game suggests thus far, because there's a sort of like sense of wanting to do your best at all times, which is, very common. And then there's also this quality of inevitability, I guess I'd say, where like no matter what you do, it doesn't really fix anything. In fact, it, often does the opposite. Or, well, no, that's not true. It's not negative. It's not like you screwed it up or anything like that. It's that like it truly just didn't matter, which is really something surprising, I guess. The idea that like you're just doing these things and they don't even count. It's just very different. Gotta find my house. Talk to the pirate and then I guess maybe call it. Can't imagine anyone's made it this far in, but if you have, thanks for hanging with me. This game's really fun. There's a lot to write about here. There's my house. What? Ooh, let's get the plot. Hard AI problem. It's kind of the marriage of the dark and the light sides of this game, right? That this marries the kind of mystery of the owls with the lightness of the pirates to create the kind of troubling Molstrom and all that. So we'll have to get the third, I guess. Hmm. Cool. So we gotta go to Strato, do we? See what we can see down here, I guess. Why not? What's this? Have I been in here? Ah, maybe? Okay, I've done this part already. Let's try and get to Strato. Alright, so we need to do that, I guess. Ah. Here's something. Alright, well. Alright, we'll go up here. here where those bricks are. Let's see if I can knock those down. Nope, nothing we can do there. Alright, time to go further north then. Oh wait, no, maybe we can just do it with like a fruit or a vegetable. Something like this. Tetris blocks in the background. Video game world. Cute. Wonder if this will knock him over. Hey, all right. Well, it was worth it. All right. On our way. Oh, there's that owl person that we saw earlier. All right. This is good because it means I can go to that owl temple again. Which I suppose makes sense, right? All right. So I'd like to go to Buccaneers and see what I have earned. And then I guess I'll call it. Oopsie. Will this tell me what I have? Wow, the Owl Temple entrance. I got 100 out of 100. Yeah. Well, I still have like, wow, I still have a bunch in Valley and Valley Cave. All right. Good to know. Let's get some more stuff. That's really good. Beagle. Dorky hat. So useless. I love it. Cool. Need more. Alright, so we're saving here. That's probably enough for now. We will come back to Owlboy probably tonight. I'm really enjoying it a lot. There's some more stuff to get done elsewhere. And this has been a long enough stream, I think, for anyone. So thanks for hanging with me. I know no one's there right now in chat or anything like that, but it was really fun. And we'll put this up on YouTube if people want to watch it as a Let's Play. And yeah, I'll see you later tonight.